Hi. Hello. Sorry, I'm turning up my volume real quick so I can hear. Um, Hi. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Of
Welcome, welcome.
course.
No. So can you just kind of introduce yourself and kind of explain what you do?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Sorry, can you just kind of introduce yourself and explain what you do?
Okay, so my name is Skylar, but everybody calls me Sky or Big Mama. And I do hair, I do makeup, I sell clothes, I model. Shit, what I can do anything basically, except sing. Can't sing, but I can do everything else. I can dress
Wow.
you, I can style people. I do it all, literally.
No, we take that. We take that. Singing is hard. Singing is hard. You
It's
got a lot of other stuff on your
hard,
roster
right?
though. So you got a lot of other stuff that you can do. So we take that. 'Cause I feel like jack of you got a jack of all trades kind of. You got a lot going on. So no, I'm super excited
Yes.
to talk, kind of just see and get into all of that. So can you come talk about how you came up with the name Big Mama's House?
That is so funny. I knew you were gonna ask me that.
I
I'm
had
like,
to.
you're gonna ask me why
Yep.
I call myself Big
I
Mama.
got it. Yep.
Okay, so it's so funny. I actually had a roommate at the time, and her name was Snowflake. And we were kind of talking, and it kind of came out in a joke. And it came out in a joke, and it was
Yeah.
cute. And I'm like, you know what? That's actually really cute and very fitting for me. Like, I like that. So, I tried it out for a little while to see if it was going to stick,
Yeah.
and it stuck after a while. So now Big Mama is here, and now we got people like Lotto, calling themselves Big Mama when I'm the original. But it's
Nah,
okay.
we gotta let the people know. We gotta let the people know who the OG is.
Yes,
We
we
gotta, we
gotta let
gotta
them know, even though
exactly,
they already knew.
exactly. No, we gotta make sure we reinforce that. No.
Yes.
I like that though. No. So can you kind of when did you first start doing hair and kind of when did you know that you wanted to take it to the next level and kind of go into starting this boutique?
Okay, so I was literally 5 years old when I realized I love doing hair, and I was about maybe 18 or 19 when I decided to okay, this is what I'm gonna do for real. Like,
Yeah.
forget a job, like forget working for somebody
Yeah.
else. I'm gonna just try it and see how it goes, and we'll go from there.
No, fair. I like that too. And now you get to be your own boss. That's really cool.
Yes.
So no, that's super cool. And you started really young too. So that's really like that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. And so then kind of how did you kind of get the idea to start your own boutique from that? Your own boutique.
So I've always loved getting dressed. Like, I love getting dressed. Like, even if I'm not going nowhere, I love dressing the hell up.
Fair.
So it basically got to the point where like people will always ask me like, where do you get this from? Like, where do you get that from? And stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start my own store, and I'm gonna buy some stuff that I will wear that other people can wear, because people
Yeah.
are always asking me where I get my shit from. So why not, give the
No,
ladies
yeah.
stuff?
Give the people what they want. Yeah, no, I like that too. And so kind of what went into starting that kind of like maybe like how did you kind of get the money to start that and kind of find the supplies and like location scouting? What was kind of the story of how you got to where you are?
Oh, so the money is crazy. Working fucking day and night is how I got the damn money and saving up. For
Yep.
real. But like, the location was actually pretty easy. My grandfather is in real estate,
Okay.
and today
Yeah.
is actually his birthday. So
Okay.
happy birthday to my granddad.
Shout out. Happy birthday.
But yes, my grandfather is in real estate. So I have a couple of other family members who kind of dibble and dabble in it, and my uncle does as well. So he actually bought the building, and he decided, he was gonna redo
Yeah.
everything. And I thought about it, and the thought became real life.
Yeah.
And me thinking about it one day, it was me calling him the next day asking to see the place. And once I seen the place, like, it was over with. Like, I was like, you know what? Like, whatever I got to do, I'm going to
You
do
gonna
it,
do it
because
right.
I always said I was going to have my own hair shop. So I'm going to figure this shit
No?
out, and I'm going to get it together. And in like a 3-4 month span,
Wow. Yeah.
I had the shop.
Wow. No, that's impressive. Wow. No,
Yes.
you got it done now. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you achieved it. And I'm also gonna say, just for a second, can you at your account in the comments so I can pin it before I forget? So that
Ooh,
people
see,
can check out
Oh, like, let me see if I
Okay.
can even do that.
Okay.
I'm so bad with, friend, do you know how to do that? Like, pin my other account, my big mama.
I'll pin the comment, but if you just tag,
Oh, I just
yeah,
have
you
to
just have
add
to
it?
comment the account, and then I'll pin it, and I got that part. So I want to make sure I get that early so people can go and see it when they join. Make sure go check out your page, check out your stuff.
Oh, it actually did let me tag it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it popped right up.
Let me pin that real quick.
You
Okay.
know, us aunties don't be knowing stuff like that
You
sometimes.
got it. You got it. It's up there now, so you got it. We're all good. We're all good. Okay, and so then kind of what goes into actually running a boutique? Like, what is kind of maybe like what does your day to day look like? Your average day?
Crying.
Okay.
Like, do you want me to be honest, or
No,
would
no,
you like
no,
me to lie and like
no.
kind of sauce it up a little bit?
Nah,
Fucking
give
crying, like literally. I probably cry every day, but no, seriously. Really just hard work, dedication. Making sure you have a routine, sticking by that routine. You know, saving so that you have money for anything that can happen to your business, because anything can happen and it can literally be something you least expect.
Yeah.
So always make sure you have a little money to get that together, or you know, something in the savings account in case something bad happens. But that's really it. Shit, I work literally every single day. I don't take an off day.
Wow.
So
No,
that's literally my motto.
hard work. You gotta put in the work. No. That's
Mhm.
fair. I'm trying to read through. Okay. So then, this is kind of going towards like the actual work that you do and kind of the nitty gritty. Like, what goes into a customer consultation, and how do you approach that, and kind of what are you maybe looking for in a customer, or how do you
A consultation as far as hair, or like what?
as far as hair? We'll go with hair.
So I don't really do hair consultations,
Oh, okay.
really.
Yeah.
So I really just let you book an appointment and we go from there. So basically, you just contact me.
Yeah.
You tell me a day that you want, and I check my availability for that day. I let you know what time I'm available. You let me know what time works for you. You send a deposit, and from that deposit, appointment is booked, and I can service you.
Okay. Fair. No.
My other motto is no deposit, no appointments. So
Also fair. Yeah. You can't be wasting your time. You gotta.
yes,
No.
because
That
time
is
is very valuable, and we cannot get it back.
This is correct. This is no. And so then kind of what usually can you maybe talk about what maybe you would have a consultation for and kind of how that process would go? Because I saw you have consultations available on your page.
Maybe like if somebody wanted me to style them
Yeah.
for like a photo shoot
Yeah.
or a video or like a birthday or something like that. A consultation would probably go like them telling me what the event is, them either sending me a mood board or kind of telling me like what their idea is, and then I kind of go from there. You tell me your size, and that's really all I need to know.
No.
I pick and I pull outfits or you know designs based off of that.
No. Okay. That's pretty good. No. And so then kind of this is going again back to kind of the money stuff. How do you budget running that business and kind of running? Because you said anything can happen. I'm like, yeah, what if you need a repair? Kind of, how do you go about managing your budget?
Okay, so having two separate accounts is very important. Having an account for Big Mama's house, and then having a separate account for me, so I know what is being collected and spent by Big Mama's house, and I know what is being collected and spent by me.
Yeah.
So that's basically just how I do it. Big Mama's house is Big Mama's house money that goes on her bills and you know her stuff, and then Skylar's money is Skylar's money.
No, yeah. You gotta have your own spending money. No, that's true. And so then kind of like, let's see what my next. I'm trying to read through them. How do you go about the marketing? Because you have your account and then you also have the Big Mama's account, which is tagged. And so then kind of is social media your main way of marketing? Do you ever do like what kind of I guess what is your approach and what is your kind of
probably social media or word of mouth?
Okay, yeah, I was about to say
Word of mouth is a very good one. Like just from somebody walking around with my hairstyle or something on from my store, and somebody simply asking them like, okay, where did you get that from? Or bitch, who did your hair? Like, stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, definitely social media. Like without social media, I wouldn't be shit.
No.
I wouldn't be shit. Like, oh,
No. So
social media definitely takes the cake.
no, the social media is a tool because you have the Instagram, and then am I correct that you also have a TikTok?
Okay, so I do have a TikTok, but I'm not very active on TikTok. So yeah, I told you I'm an auntie.
No, I know.
I'm trying to figure it out. You don't gotta put me on blast.
I was just trying to see. Maybe you were, you were feeling a little adventurous one day. Like, let me try it out.
Yes.
So no,
I'm gonna get it together one of these days,
yeah.
though. I'm gonna get it together.
Okay, so no, like mainly the Instagram is kind of your end of that.
Yes,
that
mainly Instagram and Facebook too. Facebook.
Okay, yeah. Facebook. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Using that social media kind of as a tool. That it is so prevalent now, and the word of mouth, I think, especially for something that like the type of thing that you're doing where you can physically see the product and physically see it is also, I don't know, I feel it's a little forgotten. So that's kind of, I don't know.
It is. I love it. I can post my videos, my pictures. You don't have to call me and ask me 1,000,001 questions. Like.
No, it is a good tool. It is a good tool. And so then I saw also that you recently, in I think April, you started accepting children for hair. What is kind of, I don't know, what's maybe the biggest difference between working with adult clients versus child clients? I mean, pros and cons of both.
Okay, so children aren't that bad. Children who are used to being serviced. Maybe I should say that.
Yeah, okay.
Children who are used to being serviced are not that bad.
Yeah.
At all. It's the kids who the parents tell you like, oh, she gets her hair done all the time, and it's like,
okay.
She come and she sit in my chair and she's screaming and she's yelling and trying to fight me, and I'm like, this isn't giving that she's used to getting her hair done. Are you sure?
Correct.
Are you sure? So that's the only downside with kids. But normally the problem with children are they need to be occupied. Once you occupy them, you give them a snack, you put something on the TV, you give them an iPad, a phone, something to watch. You grab their attention and they're cool. Okay. But some kids are just problematic, and those are the kids that I just can't deal with. So, and then adults, I don't really have that many problems with adults. Like, I get my handful of problematic clients every once in a while, but like
usually not.
Usually not for real. No. And usually the clients that I get that are problematic are older women.
Oh, interesting. And
I try not to, do because I mean you older, you already stuck in your ways. Right. The way you think and the way you feel is the way you think and it's the way you're going to feel. And I'm not gonna argue with you about it. No. So we're gonna fix the problem. I'm gonna send you on about your way, and then when you leave, I'm gonna block you because I don't want to do your hair no more.
No, that is fair.
And that's it.
Yeah, no.
That's literally it.
No, that the children thing, that kind of makes sense. I guess you do give them something to focus on. You should be good. Mm-hmm. Be good. I feel like it also would take a different type of patience to work with a kid versus working with an adult. Still patience maybe for both, but a different type for each. So no, that makes sense. And so I also saw that you've hosted a couple events. You hosted a Mother's Day event. Yes. And so kind of, can you explain how you got into hosting events and running events?
Okay, so 2 seconds.
Okay.
I started out with my back to school event for the kids.
Yeah.
So the Mother's Day event, that was my first time ever doing that. Okay. And it was because I always do something for the kids. And I was like, you know what? I do stuff for the kids all the time. Like, I really want to do something for the mommies. Like, the mommies are the people that we least think about, and they're the people who do the most for us. Like, I gotta do something for them. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do a brunch. Like, I do back to school for kids every year. So I'm gonna do a Mother's Day brunch. And I just like doing fun stuff and giving back to the people who I feel like deserve it. That's all.
No. That's super cool. The moms definitely are. My mom is an unsung hero.
Yes, and the kids for sure. Like, The
No,
kids for sure. They don't ask to be here. Like,
right.
who does not want to go to school with a nice haircut, a new hairstyle, a new
That
book bag, some
right.
school supplies, and have some fun right before they go back?
No, this is true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So no. And kind of with these events, I guess what do you want kind of the future of these events to look like? Are you looking to host more types? Kind of keep these consistent ones? What is kind of your thought process of where you're going to take them in the future?
So I don't know if the Mother's Day thing is gonna be consistent. That was just something that I really did want to do.
Yeah.
The back to school event, that's consistent. This year was my 5th
Oh,
year
wow.
doing it.
Wow.
So that's going to be something that I'm going to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Because I thoroughly enjoy hosting that event. And I also do fashion. I had a fashion show last year, so I am going to do one this year, and I'm hoping that can also be like an annual,
Yeah.
yearly
Like
event as well.
yeah. Okay.
So,
Audio froze for 1 second. The audio cut out. I'm gonna let you. Okay, wait. Or I ask my next question.
I'm sorry, somebody just called me.
Oh, you're good. You're good. And so kind of talking about more of the fashion show, what kind of went into planning that, kind of making sure that everything was kind of in place for that event to run smoothly?
Oh, a team?
Yeah.
A fucking team. Like, when I say I did not do that by myself, I did not do that by myself. I had my best friend Sid by me the whole entire time. When I say she was running around like a chicken with his head cut off, like, I'm like, bitch, when I get some money, I'm gonna pay you. Like,
Yeah.
you did that. Like, literally, like her, my friend Janae, she catered for my event. She
Okay.
also performed and modeled, so shout out to Janae Moore.
Yeah.
Because she did her big one.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
She also made sure a lot of stuff went right. Like her and her mom and the team that she came with, all of them, made sure everything was running smoothly. Everybody, felt welcome and safe. So that was great.
No, the
So
team.
having a team is very, very important. Like,
Right.
you think you can do things by yourself, but no, you need some real people behind you to help you accomplish what the fuck you're going to accomplish, or you're going to fall on your ass every 5 minutes. And the only person that's going to be there to pick you up is your fucking self.
This is true. Yeah.
So
no, the team, especially for like, because that seems like that's maybe a bigger event or just a different type of event than the back to school event or even the Mother's Day brunch, and having that support system. Mm-hmm. I think you're correct. Mm-hmm. There are some things that people can do on their own, but it is nice to have that community and that team to fall back on, have that support and have your back.
Yes.
Over everything else. So that makes sense, especially because and so then we also saw that you've actually yourself modeled and been in a couple music videos, and kind of, I guess, you kind of speak to how that experience is and kind of maybe where you want that to go in the future. Are you looking to do more of that, or is that just kind of something you do?
Okay, so modeling is fun, but the music video thing, like, that's really something that I do for like people that are like close to me. Okay. Like, unless the celebrity comes out of nowhere and asks me to, be in their music video. Right. That's not really a career I'm trying to pursue. But, and modeling really isn't either. It's really just a hobby, something I do in my free spare time, like, you know. But yeah, it's cool, but no, that's not really something I'm trying to pursue for real. It's just, for fun.
No. That's, and I think honestly, that's a cool, like, for fun kind of thing. Music, like getting to model. So I think that's really cool. And I feel like it, again, kind of complements the boutique. You're working with clothing, you're working with style. I feel like you got to have those for a music video. You got to have it for modeling. So no, it feels a little different.
So I mean, you need to come to Big Mama's house soon so you can get you some drip.
No, I will pull up.
Yeah,
I will pull up for
you better pull. I'm gonna hold you to that. No. You better pull the fuck up.
My school year is about to start, and I will pull up because
okay. I'm gonna get you together with a couple of outfits. I'm gonna get you together.
No, I'm not gonna lie. And so I also saw you were on the Chicago speed dating show.
Gracious.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
You know about a little too much.
I'm just doing my job.
What you say? But you just just doing your job.
I just had to ask. What was that? What was the experience like?
That was fun. It was fun. I went there with my friend Baby.
Yeah.
We literally just went for fun. As you can see, I had a ball. I had a ball. Like, I wasn't really there looking for love. Like, but man, it was a good time.
No.
It was a good time.
Would you look to ever do any more of like, maybe not even that same type of show, but just kind of those little like show things in the future, like as another side thing, just kind of guest starring on some of those?
So I like the idea of being on TV, but I don't think I ever could do it.
Yeah, no.
It's too much. Like having a whole bunch of people having an opinion about me, or having to worry about what I can and cannot say and step on eggshells about what I say is like, I don't like that. I like feeling comfortable. I like feeling like where I'm at is a safe zone, and who I'm talking around or acting the way that I like to act is around, people who aren't going to judge me or, be weird. So it's just like, TV is a whole nother ball game. Like, it sounds cute, but if I would actually really do it, probably not.
No, that's fair. Because this different world. I'll put it like that. Different world. And that comfortability, I think, is also a big thing. I feel like there's a lot more like restriction.
Yes.
For
sure.
Kind of like not being able to maybe the eggshells, walking on eggshells sometimes.
Yeah, like, and my mouth is reckless. Like, I'm gonna be on TV for 5 minutes, and they gonna be like, "This bitch."
No, I get that. TV lifestyle. I feel like you gotta. I don't know. The people that do it, they do it, and I applaud. But I also in some event I could not do that. I could not handle that.
Yes.
So no. And so then I'm kind of going back to kind of the boutique and kind of you as an entrepreneur. What advice would you give to newer people who are also trying to get into entrepreneurship, or are also trying to get their businesses off the ground?
Probably not to spend your own money on it. Like, it was cool the way I did it. Like, but had I known earlier that if I just got an LLC and an EIN and opened up a business account and tried to get like grants and stuff like that, all of that shit would have paid for it. So it's just like, that's probably the biggest regret I have in all this, is spending all of my own money on this stuff. Like, it's a cute flex, but when I think about it, I'm like, it's cute, but it was dumb. But had I, you
right? No.
You live, you learn, literally, and I'm living and I'm learning as I go. So I'm grateful for that. I'm literally grateful for that.
No, the finding ways to make it a little easier, because I do think it is a cool flex. But like, nah, I worked, I started this up from the ground, and now look at where I am. Look at what I'm doing. Is a cool flex. But no, I agree that there's a way to make it a little easier.
For sure.
Why not? Why not?
Do it just like all the white people do it. It's just, we don't be knowing about certain resources that we have. And that's okay. Like I said, you live, you learn, but
you do. No. There's resources out there that people think, I agree, I think people can take advantage of, and just be more aware of to kind of help them in similar situations. And so this next question is kind of, what does ambition mean to you? Because I feel like you are someone who is ambitious and has done what you wanted to do. What does ambition mean to you?
To me, ambitious is basically somebody who does whatever it takes to get to wherever they want to be, wherever that may be.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like I'm ambitious, because I'm going to keep going until I'm not stopping until I get to go. I'm getting there, but until I get all the way to the top, I'm not stopping. So
no, and that is a perfect segue to my next question of, what do you have in store in the future? What is maybe like one of your long-term goals? Where do you want to take your business from where you are right now?
Oh my God, I need other stores. Like, I need Big Mama's House to be like a franchise.
Right.
Like, I need me to be everywhere. I need to be in LA. I need to be in Vegas. I need to be in New York. I need to be everywhere. So I got a lot of work to do, but I'm gonna get there.
No,
I
and
would
it's
get for one, at least one of those places, you're gonna
I
see a Big Mama
I
house.
think you can. I think you can do it.
Yes.
I think it'll happen. Give it some time. I think it'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
And no, so is it still kind of what does your team look like now since you kind of worked it up from yourself and working to save up your own money to pay for it? What does your team look like now?
So I have a lash tech.
Yeah.
I have a best friend who does makeup and creative directing, and she waxes and she does
Yeah.
everything. And I have a photographer friend who takes all of my pictures. So be on the
Okay.
lookout
Okay.
for all the photo
Okay.
shoots. I got a lot of people. I
Yeah.
got a lot of people.
No, and
Another best friend who does tattoos.
oh,
Like, it's a lot
no,
of us, and
yeah.
they all help me. They literally all help me with whatever I need help with. So,
No, that's also just a very like diverse kind of versatile
mm-hmm.
group of people to help you. And I guess kind of a follow up is like, what advice would you have to people looking to build their team and kind of are looking to figure out who they want on their team, what type of people they want on their team, what roles they might want on their team, etc.
Um, I really don't know. I just feel like the people that are closest to you,
Yeah.
like your friends usually, I know people usually say like business and friends and like business and family don't mix.
No.
But I just feel like the people that you're most comfortable with day
Yeah.
to day, like, are usually the people that you work the best with.
Yeah.
And
No.
at least for me.
No. Yeah. I feel like other people can also relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. That makes some sense.
Yeah.
Let's not. People do say don't mix, but I think that there's a balance. I think there's a line.
Yeah, it's definitely a balance.
Yeah, like
so.
it can work for some people. Some people it might not, but I don't think it could. I don't think it has to be strictly like a black and white.
Right. I feel like it maybe just depends on the family member or the friend.
Yeah.
But that also depends on you and how good your judgment is and how you pick, the person.
True.
So
This is true. Again, with that live and you learn, with general life,
for sure.
general life advice, good for this career, good for your career, but like also just general life advice. You live and you learn.
Right.
Pick and you choose. And so this brings me to my last question that I have written down. Looking back to where you started versus where you are now, and you kind of touched on this with your general advice question, but I want to know if you have any other advice that you would give to your past self.
Probably just not to be so hard on myself. Like I feel like we get so caught up in thinking about what's going to happen next week and what's going to happen next month and what's going to happen next year and 5 years from now. And it's like, yeah, it's not a bad thing to have a plan. It's a great thing to have a plan for your future. But like, just live for today and let today pass and then live for tomorrow. And because we literally cannot control what's going to happen next week and next month and next year. So it's just like,
No.
just take a deep breath and go with the flow.
No, that living in the present and going with the flow is also, I think it is very easy to get caught up in. What am I going to do tomorrow? What am I going to do next week? All of that. Like, and yes, having a plan is good, but I think that's, I don't know. I feel like that's a really good kind of just like reminder. Just like live what you're doing now, focus on what you're doing now.
Right.
You don't have to over stress about it necessarily. So no. And so do you have anything that we should look out for? Anything else you want to plug per se? Again, account comment is her account, so please go check that out. But
no, really, the girls just need to come shop at Big Mama's house. Book them appointments to get y'all hair done. Book my lash tech. I need to plug her stuff too. My lash tech for sure.
Oh, go ahead.
But my best friend who, like I said, does makeup and waxing, Sis Sweet Beat. My photographer. What's your name on Instagram?
My name is Dolce Lens.
Dolce what?
Dolce Lens.
Dolce Lens, period.
Okay.
So that's my photographer. So yeah, and my other best friend, Medusa in the Cloud. She's the tattoo artist. So.
Yeah. No. Okay. Again, the pinned comment. Please, everybody, go check out the pinned comment.
Yes.
Her account. Go and send love to that account. And again, book some appointments. Again, back to school time is either right now or coming up soon for most people.
Yes, I've been doing a lot of the kids have been going back this Monday.
I was about
So
yeah,
I
like
had a lot of people last week that was coming
yeah.
for, 'cause they had school this week. So
No, it's all everything is starting up again. So you need
Mhm.
a new fit, you need a new cut. We now know where to go. I'm gonna just tell people to do what they do. But check out the pin comment, please. And thank you
yes,
so much for joining me. And let me just kind of rack your brain. Maybe rack it a little too much for some of the ones that caught you off guard a little bit. But like, no. But thank you seriously, and I just
of
like
course. Thank you.
let me ask you these questions and for sharing kind of your experience and your journey. And so again, good advice. And just like go with the like, live right now. You're alive right now. Live right now. So, no,
Yes.
but
It's
thank
okay.
you.
I'm gonna be seeing you soon because you coming up here to get some outfits. So I'm gonna see you soon.
I will pull up. I will find a time to pull up.
Yes.
Hold me to it. Do hold me to it because
And you got this curly hair, so I might just give you a little braid down. We'll see.
We'll-
We'll see when you get here.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
No. I'll say. We'll see. No. For sure. But no. Again, thank you everyone for watching tonight. Again, the pin comment. Also, our account is up here. It's the one hosting the live, so you can go check that out.
Yes.
Check out our page. We'll have some recaps of this interview up on our page, and then hopefully a full interview up on the YouTube channel that is to be determined, coming up soon. But no, it's been a pleasure to get to host. It's been a pleasure to get to meet you, get to talk to you tonight. But thank you, and bye-bye.
It was nice meeting you. Good night.
Bye.